Hi there, this is Julia.
Hi.
And we're here at Dominio IV, and this is their lab. We're going to find out a little bit about their lab in a little bit. But Julia, Patrick says you're the one that keeps this whole place doing its deal.
Why, thank you, Patrick.
So, how did you get into this whole wine thing? How did you end up here at Dominio IV?
I started in the wine industry as a very small child. My dad planted a vineyard in 1972, so I was raised in the vines. And after college, I was, of course, slightly lost, like everyone else, and decided to get back into the family business. And I've been working in this facility since 2007, and Patrick moved in here in 2009. So we've been working together since then.
And what was the family part of the wine world?
The grape side. Yeah, my family exclusively grows organic wine grapes.
What wine? What vineyard?
Cattrall Brothers Vineyards.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And hope someday for wine to come out with that label, maybe?
Yeah, definitely. That's going to be my part of the family business.
Cool. And what do you bring to Dominio IV?
I am the cellar master, so I sort of head up cellar operations, work with the lab, as we have here, and I do some topping, a lot of barrel movement, and sort of try and keep all the ducks in a row during crush.
Cool. Sounds great.
So what we're doing here is we are determining how much sulfur is in the barrels of our 2010 Pinot Noirs. This allows us to keep them safe from any sort of contamination and also protects them from oxidation. So we test this every month to make sure just that we're keeping our levels good, and we might add just a little bit of sulfur dioxide. This keeps us just right in range. So this is 2010 Bella Vita, Momtazi, and Marsh Pinot Noir all mixed together. If we did each of them, it would take forever. So we do composites of a few barrels, and we'll put 20 mils of wine into this machine. And I'll just let that drop in there. And we add a little bit of phosphoric acid, which will break the bonds of the SO2. And in this green area, we have some hydrogen peroxide with an indicator solution. So that's going to turn purple as soon as we turn it on, and then we'll figure out how much titration sodium hydroxide it takes to get it back down to a level where it's green, and that will tell us how much SO2 is in the wine, which will then allow us to do an ad and keep it safe. So when we plug it in, the vacuum pump is drawing oxygen down through the wine and the phosphoric acid and drawing the sulfur dioxide that's being broken away from the wine into this chamber where it's being collected, and you can see this start to turn purple. So when this has gone for about 10 minutes, then we will have very purple solution, which we will then titrate back to green, and that will let us know the results of our experiment.
And the reason to control the amount of sulfur dioxide this way is so you can keep the sulfur use as minimal as possible. Is that correct?
Exactly, yeah. Okay. If we were just doing ads, then we might have it higher than we need it to be, which both binds up our aromatics and also, isn't necessarily the healthiest, most environmentally friendly choice. So this allows us to keep it very precise in each, small set of barrels rather than just doing kind of a big blanket operation.